Oh, I guess we are here. I clicked the wrong button and I went live. That's fine. I guess I can play some music still. Yeah. I'm still waiting for some more people to come because it's kind of a spontaneous live stream, as you see. I'm going to tell you why I'm doing this in a moment. There's some music in the background. Yeah, hello everybody. Nice to see you all. Yeah, even though it was not scheduled, you are all here, so I'm glad that I'm not disturbing you too much. I hope I'm not disturbing you too much. So, if you follow my channel, you've watched lots of live streams before. This live stream is not going to be a call-in show, so don't try to call me in today. It's just going to be some updates, and maybe you have some questions that you'd like to ask me. I would love to answer those questions. Okay, I see some nice comments in Esperanto. Saluton, saluton, Martel Capo. Troszkę muzę ścisz. Dobra, spróbuję. W takim razie może jest za głośno rzeczywiście. Sorry, this is I immediately switched into Polish because the comment is in Polish. Yeah, so basically today's stream is just about hanging out, answering some of your questions and telling you what's going to happen on this channel. Yeah, I already see some interesting questions coming in, so I'm going to add them to favorites and I'm going to answer the questions in a moment. Okay. Yeah, so if the music is too loud, just let me know. I'm going to lower it down. Yes, so Christina, you're missing my show. Yeah, so this is what the stream is going to be all about. So, what's happening to the Ecolinguist live show? Well, it's coming back. It's coming back this Wednesday, actually. So, you can book it in your calendar that it's going to happen on Wednesday, 7 p.m. UK time or 8 p.m. Warsaw time. The details are in the description. So that's going to happen this Wednesday. And today I just wanted to announce that just because I've been out of it for 1 month. Like I haven't been streaming for 1 month. And I'm going to tell you why that's the case. So basically what happened, like in the last stream, I told you that I was ready to start streaming weekly. And after that, I went for a holiday to Spain for 5 days, which was awesome. It was really cool. But after coming back, I got sick. I was sick. I just got like a common cold for 1 week. And I was I even scheduled a stream with Gabriel from the Oxygen episode. We wanted to go live together, and then I had to cancel because I was sick, and it wouldn't be fun, you know, streaming while being cold. And I was planning to do more streams afterwards, but I moved. As you see, I have a bit of a different background because I moved to a different place, and that took longer than expected, in the sense that me adjusting to a new place took a little bit longer, and I had some other things going on in my personal life, and I was afraid that maybe this internet connection is not gonna work, so I was postponing it on a daily basis, and that's why I decided to just go live today, announce it to everybody that I'm back, and also I want to test the connection and see if it's working. Yeah, I'm reading the comments, so just give me a second. Yes, so basically, the show is coming back, and I'm going to do it weekly this time. So it's going to happen on Wednesdays most of the time. But occasionally, when I'm going to invite special guests, we might adjust the day and the time of the stream, just so it works. If it works better for the guest. But hopefully the guests that I'm going to have, I'm sure that the guests I'm going to have on the show are going to be worth it, worth the change of the schedule. Okay. I see lots of familiar nicknames, familiar faces. John, don't worry about it. Like if you still want to take part in another show, just contact me. You know, maybe we can figure something out. Yeah, so you know what? I think I announced everything that I wanted to announce in terms of the shows coming up. The shows are back, so you know, just remember about me on Wednesday night. If you want to take part, you know how to do it. There will be a registration form, and there is lots of questions actually about Slavic languages, right? You miss Slavic languages. Can you do more Slavic languages? And the good news is that I'm actually doing more Slavic languages on a different channel. It's called Slavic Languages Hub. So you can go there and sign and subscribe to see more Slavic languages. We go live there as well. I was also not streaming there for this month, but I'm back. Actually, tomorrow I scheduled a stream on that channel, Slavic Languages Hub, and I'm going to do some gaming. I'm going to play a video game in Czech, and I'm going to see if I will be able to get things done in that game. So that's just going to be a fun project on that channel. So if you are a subscriber there, you're welcome to see it. If you haven't seen it before or you haven't heard about it, you can go and check it out. If you understand Slavic languages, if you're learning a Slavic language, or maybe you're a native speaker, that's the kind of content you're probably going to enjoy, because it's very similar to what I do on this channel, but it's just more live. It's happening more live. It's focused more on live streaming. And this is actually the direction I would like to go towards on this channel, just to have more interactions with you guys live. We do that on Discord occasionally with me, but there's also lots of people on Discord who do that on a regular basis in voice channels. You can check that out as well, just to be part of the community there. But I would like to have more live interactions on this channel as well. And since I started the Slavic Languages Hub, it's been working quite well and it's been fun. It's just focusing people who are interested in that particular language family on one channel, because with YouTube, you know, if your audience is very diverse, sometimes videos are not doing so well just because of the algorithm, you know. If the YouTube is trying to show you videos that you're not interested in and you don't click on it, it's just kind of buries that video down. So I'm trying to find a different way to distribute those videos on YouTube, and also I hope it will help us make more videos more videos featuring Slavic languages because we can just make them live. You know, I don't have to schedule it well in advance. We can just go live, and whoever is available and wants to participate can do that. So that's what's happening for the Slavic languages at the moment. And there are other channels going to be created for Romance languages and Germanic languages. So we're going to split that into 3 different channels that are going to be dedicated to live streams, basically. The Ecolinguist show is going to evolve on the Ecolinguist channel. We're going to see how it's going to work out. This is going to be a place where speakers of all kinds of languages can join in and just create some fun language content together. And the other channels are going to be dedicated to particular language families. So that's the update that's coming. So stay tuned. The Slavic Languages Hub is already working, so you can check it out. But other hubs are in the making. So that's going to be happening soon as well. So this winter is going to be very exciting. I hope so. Yeah. Yes, let's see if there are any more questions. Okay, maybe the music is a little bit too loud. Thanks for letting me know. Okay. I'm reducing the music substantially. So let's see if it's going to help. Okay. The question about the Arabic. Would you have any Arabic speakers on your channel? Yes, so at the moment I'm not planning to do mutual intelligibility videos featuring Arabic specifically, but Arabic might be featured on the channel in different formats. I'm doing the non-native speakers show, which features people who learned a particular language to a high level, and they engage in all kinds of challenges just to showcase their language skills. So possibly Arabic could make appearance in one of those shows, or Guess the Language game. Hopefully it's gonna be back at some point. Singularity. Głośno means loud in Polish. Yes, that's what it is. I don't know. Did I switch to Polish again by accident? I don't remember now. Let's see. So yeah, the question about the Arabic language, it's not going to be featured in any videos that are scheduled in the near future, but at some point it might be featured on the channel. The same goes with languages of other language families. I try to incorporate them on the channel. It just, you seem not to like it. Like the general the audience is not really, you as the audience, you are not very happy about other languages, I suppose. Maybe the format is just not what you expect from this channel. That's why, for example, the Korean video was not that popular among you. We did the non-native Korean challenge. There is a part 2 coming anyways. We're gonna publish it, but it still it was fun making it. So I will keep making those other formats, and there are some people who enjoy this kind of approach, so we're going to keep doing it. But hopefully there will be plenty of time to make the content that you actually subscribe for and want to see, like the mutual intelligibility show and stuff like that. Um, okay. So I answered the questions about Slavic languages. Let me read. I don't know. Is the music all right? You know, I think I'm just going to turn it off. Because I was playing it just so I could enjoy it, you know, but at this at this point I had to reduce the volume to the level that I cannot really hear it. So I can't even tell if you can hear it. So I don't think we need any music in the background. Uh, Okay, there is some feedback about the subtitles. The Korean video subtitles are a little all over the place. I'm sure that didn't help. I'm not sure exactly what you mean, Martel Capo. I think I'm experimenting with captions. That's for sure. I'm trying to make them optional. So I'm looking for ways to make captions optional, so you can turn them on and off. But because the videos are usually multilingual, it's kind of difficult to do. So there might that I need to compromise on some convenience to some extent. So, for example, the most recent Latin video featuring Latin and French, I don't know how you like the subtitles there, because they were optional. You could turn them on and or off. So if you have any feedback on that, you can just type it in the chat. Okay, see, the English captions didn't seem to be in time with the spoken Korean. It made it hard to follow along, but I get it. I produce videos for my job, and it can be difficult. Okay, so timing. So it was about timing. So maybe that's my bad. Maybe I need to look into it, to go back into the editing part and try to see if I'm able to synchronize them better. The Latin French video captions were fine. Okay. Are there any other voices about this topic? Will there be more videos about Macedonian language? I'd like to, but it's most likely happen first on the Slavic languages hub. I think that the Slavic languages hub is going to be a place where we're going to try to improvise those challenges and make the videos happen there first, and then we can move them, we can edit them in a nicer way and add captions and publish them on the Ecolinguist channel. So yes, that's the idea. You need like a virtual digital assistant. Yes, that would be nice, but it's not really easy to find someone. Yeah, I had some help in the past. Some of you helped me out a lot. But this is a very specific format that I do on YouTube, and not many people can handle it. It's, handling captions in many different languages. It's difficult, and it's also expensive. If I wanted to hire someone to do this kind of work, it's very expensive to do. So I'm just trying to do it by myself and with the help of volunteers and people who participate in the videos. They also help out a lot. So we just try to make it happen. That's why it takes so much time between videos, because dealing with captions is the biggest bottleneck, I would say. That's what stops us from publishing more often. Do you love Czech? Of course I love Czech. And actually, tomorrow on the Slavic Languages Hub, I'm going to play a video game in Czech. So you can join us tomorrow and see how I'm going to do. Can you do more videos about Hebrew? I don't think I have any videos featuring Hebrew at the moment, but it's the same situation as with Arabic. Like at the moment, it's just not going to happen. But hopefully, at some point, I'm going to be able to develop more formats where we can feature more languages. Oh, this is a success story from Nice Nick. Video with Macedonian language was great inspiration for me to learn this language, and 2 years later, I'm pretty good. Great. Nick, did you possibly contact Jovan from the video? Did he help you out? Because he is a Macedonian teacher. Oh, you say there are Jovan students already in the chat. Jovan is a great tutor. I did a lesson with him on italki. Good. That's great. And here Anil is asking about the Turkic language family and if I'm going to make videos featuring Turkic languages. I think there is a potential for the format. We could make lots of videos featuring Turkic languages, but at the moment I'm just not ready to start another language family. It just takes so much time to focus on one. We've been doing this for so many years now. Well, 2 years for sure. Like 2 years since my channel kind of blew up on YouTube, but I've been doing it for much longer than that. So it takes some time, Many people ask me about Turkic languages and they want them to be featured, but again, I'm not ready to start another language family. I'm trying to, work out the best way to serve the 3 language families that I already have on my channel. And it's a challenge. So once I figure this one out, I will be able to expand to other language families because I will know how to navigate this in a more effective, productive way. Because at the moment, it's a little bit overwhelming, to be honest. Singularity. I love Polish game, car mechanic simulator, great game, and Polish programmers is great. Okay, car mechanic. I don't know much about cars, so I don't know if I would be able to play this, but it could be fun. If it's a simulator, maybe we could break some cars, break some engines. Actually, I did that once in real life, so I think I would be able to recreate that in a simulation. Okay, actually, there's many more questions coming in. Yes, actually, it's right that Bahadur Alast's channel has lots of Turkic languages featured there. So I would recommend going to his channel because he actually covers lots of language families that I don't. So yeah, his channel is kind of a complement to what we do here on the Ecolinguist channel. So Bahadur Alast channel. Yes. Okay, there's a question here about Germanic languages. Will you try to feature more Germanic languages? I'd be especially interested in Low German dialects and the Frisian languages. Yes, so about that, actually, currently I'm editing videos featuring German and North Frisian and Old English. So actually, recently we did a collaboration with Simon Roper again, and we're going to present to you three videos with Simon, the representative of the Old English language, and then we have some German speakers and a person that learned North Frisian. So there will be an episode dedicated to North Frisian, featuring also Simon Roper as the Old English scholar. So that's going to be interesting. I'll be working on captioning it right now. There is a video, like a clip, available for channel members that features Old English versus German speakers. Because I don't know if you know that you can become a channel member to support my work, and then you get some clips. Sometimes they are edited clips, sometimes they are unedited clips of videos that I'm currently working on. So yeah, this way I'm just trying to, you know, give you something to in anticipation for new videos. Like so if the waiting time is long, you can go and see what I'm currently working on, just unedited clips of videos that we just recorded. For example, we just like recorded it today, and today I'm just going to drop a clip from that particular session for channel members to see. It usually doesn't have captions, because that's the whole thing with video editing. It takes time to synchronize captions, to do transcriptions and stuff, but it's still fun to watch even without captions. And I usually just publish them and let the general public watch those videos only when the captions are ready, just so it's more accessible to people. Will there be new formats on your channel? Thank you for this question, Mr. Proper. Yes, so I just said that live streaming the Ecolinguist live show, it's kind of a new format. I mean, I've done 6 episodes already. So that's something new that's showing up, that's coming up. And I'd like to continue doing mutual intelligibility shows. I also started the non-native speakers show that still needs to be worked on more, and you haven't really seen that many episodes yet. Just the editing takes so much time. There is the language continuum show I keep mentioning, but it's just not happening at the moment. I have videos ready, but it's more challenging to edit than I thought it would be. You know, I'd like to edit it in the way that you can actually watch it and enjoy it. So I'm figuring this one out. But I believe that once I start streaming, we will be able to optimize this process to the extent that it's going to be much easier to make videos and publish them, hopefully. And I also found a way to assist with transcriptions. You know, I use a software for automatic transcriptions, and it may help with the workflow a little bit. Unfortunately, automatic transcriptions are not available for minority languages. And as you probably noticed recently, I've been doing a lot of that, and that's, you know, there is no way to do it automatically. It has to be done manually by speakers of those languages. Marianne just became a member. That's great. Great to hear that. Welcome to the club. What about a video speaking videos regarding? What about videos about your language learning process? How and when you learn them, and the most amazing or embarrassing experience while speaking, studying them. Yeah, you know, I actually don't do those videos kind of on purpose. Because you know, there's lots of channels where people just share their language learning stories and the processes. um, I'm not planning on making any video that would be dedicated to that particular aspect of my life, just because currently I am not really learning any language actively, and I don't want this channel to be like the channel about language tips or how to learn languages, because I'm trying to do something else. So videos like that I just don't have any idea how I would be able to make them. Maybe in a live stream I could maybe tell you a little bit about it if you asked. But actually, when it comes to my language learning journey, I think 2 years ago, my channel was still small, but I was invited to a podcast by Chris Broholm, the Danish polyglot. Maybe you've heard about him. The podcast's name is Actual Fluency, and we had like a long talk about that actually. So maybe I'm not planning to make videos about it, but if you're curious, you can go to the Actual Fluency podcast and find the episode with me. Yeah, and I speak about it for about an hour, so yeah, I would recommend that. So yeah, so if you're kind of interested more about like my personal journey with languages, you know, if we end up doing more streams like that Q&A kind of style, maybe then I could open up a little bit. But there is for some reason I just don't like talking about myself that much. But maybe if I had someone who guided me through that conversation, maybe I would be able to reveal more about myself. Folklore. Hello, hello. You've been trying to learn Greek recently. Yeah, so Greek hasn't been on my channel, but yeah, good luck with that. Folklore. Yeah, and Folklore, if you guys remember him, he was in the Norwegian episode. So check this one out and check out his YouTube channel as well. Are you running the channel by yourself? A question from Sarah. Yes, at the moment it's just me doing most of the things related to the channel. Yeah, it would be nice to have like a team or something like that, but it's just too complicated at the moment. I'm trying to figure out how to make it into something bigger, maybe make it into a bigger community, maybe build up a team or something, but it's just not happening at the moment. But I'm thinking about it, working on it, trying to learn more about managing YouTube channels and stuff. But there is so many things to think about. You want to make videos, fun and engaging videos, and then thinking about managing all that, the business side, building up a team, community. It's a completely different thing. It requires different skill set, and I'm just trying to take it one day at a time for now. Hello, Kinaya. How are you enjoying Mexico? Yeah, so my time in Mexico was really fun. I I miss it a lot, but currently I'm based in Scotland, and it's a different experience, let's say. But I'm loving it. I'm loving it too. And I wish I was able to visit Mexico, but at the moment it's just, with what's happening in the world, it's just not inspiring me to travel this far away. But hopefully one day I will be able to go back and visit my friends. Thank you very much for your content. Hi from Paris. Hi from Edinburgh. Thank you so much for your comment. Thanks for watching in the first place. Well, I'm really happy that you guys enjoying the videos. It's been a really cool journey so far, And what I like the most about the channel is that I meet so many people. So many of you contact me, and we make those videos together. So this is really cool. And I think that it's a particular niche on YouTube, where people can actually make videos together or be part of a community. it's more interactive, I think. At least that's what I'm trying to do on the channel, just connect people together in real life, even though we are connecting online, but still it's a very interesting thing to see when people meet on a video call, let's say, and work together to make something happen, like a video. And also we have a Discord community, so don't forget about that, guys. Discord is also fun. I haven't been spending much time there recently, but you know, for the reasons I just told you at the beginning of the stream. Um, mm, mm, mm. Mm, mm, mm. Do you take guest suggestions? Ray is asking. Yeah, sure. Yeah, sometimes, especially if you know someone who makes content about minority languages or endangered languages, and you know that their channel is kind of buried somewhere on YouTube. I'm always happy to use the platform to shed some more light to this kind of projects. So if you know someone who is doing a really good job representing a particular language, especially I'm talking about the minority languages that are underrepresented on YouTube, you can suggest them to me and I will try to contact them and maybe make a nice video together. Oh, how's life in Scotland been for you, Norbert? Thank you, Carl. Life in Scotland. Yeah, it's been great, I decided to settle in Scotland when there was the pandemic going on, and I just needed to get back to Europe somehow from Mexico, where I got stranded for 1 year because of the pandemic. That's one of the reasons I'm not ready to go back. Just being stranded in a global crisis like that is not fun. Even though I was safe there, but it just doesn't feel good. To be trapped somewhere. So yeah, and Scotland was the country that I lived in before going to Mexico, and so I came back here, where I already had some connections, a network of people that were ready to take me back. So I'm very happy here. I know people complain about weather in Scotland, but that's not an issue for me, really. After living in Mexico for some time and having like eternal spring every day throughout the year, I realized that life is not about weather. There are other things that you also that are much more important. And I decided, after coming back to Scotland and after committing to staying in Scotland for good, I realized I decided not to complain about the weather. Basically, I'm just embracing it. It's fun. I love rain. In Mexico, I was missing rain. I was missing that humidity in the air and lush greenery everywhere. This is cool. This is what I like. Oh, Lara, you're from Scotland. That's nice. Yes. Yeah, I'd like to showcase more, Scottish accents, Scottish dialects on my channel as well. That would be fun. Um, but recently, yes, actually, recently there was a video featuring Bahamian Creole, and there was a person from Scotland there. But that video, for some reason, you didn't want to watch that, guys. It was such a fun video, the Bahamian Creole versus English speakers, and there was an English speaker from England, Scotland, and United States. Yeah, I think it was fun. Yeah, the format was a bit different to what you're used to, but if you haven't seen it, just go and check it out, especially the part one. Just start with part one and then watch the part two as it's done usually. Connor, I'm from Ireland and I'd never go back to Ireland. I live in Spain permanently. Yes, yes. I mean, everybody has their own kind of priorities and stuff. I get that because for many years I really wanted to live in a hot and tropical country, but then, I just changed my mind, I suppose. Um, mm, mm, mm. Mhm. Kinaya, I'm with you on that one. I thought I wanted to escape the rain, but that was before I lived on the surface of the sun. I miss the Oregon rain. Yes, the Oregon weather is very similar to the Scottish weather. Definitely. I actually visited Oregon once. It was back in 2017. There was the eclipse happening. So I went to Madras. That was a city in Oregon, in the United States, where you could see the full solar eclipse. So basically, in the morning, it was about 10 or 11. Suddenly, everything became dark as at night. It was really cool. So everybody wanted to experience something like that. So everybody went to Oregon, from all over the United States, or at least the East Coast, the West Coast, sorry. And yeah, it was fun. Then I went to Portland for a couple of days. Yeah, but the weather was really cool. It was really nice. And actually, the interesting thing is that on the eastern side of Oregon, it's actually very dry. It actually reminded me a lot of Mexico. But then you go over the mountains to Portland, and yeah, everything is like lush green. It's very beautiful, very beautiful. Will you be inviting Rafael to Reggiano again? Mhm. Hopefully, we are in touch. I'd like to make more videos with him, but he's busy doing some other things. But yeah, it's definitely something I'd like to do more on the channel, inviting people who are very knowledgeable about languages, because I think there is like a maybe a preconception about me that I am very knowledgeable about languages, all languages and stuff. I'm not that knowledgeable. I know some things. I did Hungarian studies at university, so I know something about that. But generally speaking, I'm not an expert on every language that is featured on the show, on the channel. That's my secret. I invite people who know more than me about those things, and they can share their knowledge with us, so we all can learn. Um, mhm. Yes, Carl is saying that they had similar experience learning how to appreciate home. Yeah, sometimes you need to leave to realize what you left behind. Um, mm, 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 mm. Okay, Kenya. So you also made it to the solar eclipse. That's cool. It was so beautiful. It was, it was worth it. It was worth traveling there and experiencing the crowds in that little town. Actually, this town was like, mm, it had like 1,000, I believe, or maybe no 1,000 inhabitants. But then, when the eclipse was happening, there was 10,000 people there at once, all at once. They were like camping everywhere. There was like no way to camp or no place to sleep. I had to camp in a park, in the public park, because there was just no other place to sleep, and the mobile phones didn't work because the network was just oversaturated. Like, it just didn't work. It was weird, but I found a way to enjoy this eclipse, like a little bit further away from the main event. Yeah, it was fun. Um, mhm. Okay, 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 guys. Yes, I'm really enjoying reading all your comments. It's nice. It's nice to see you have similar experiences with the eclipse. Everybody can relate to the weather, and climate. That's great. Uh, but I just wanted to go live just for a little bit today, just to check my connection, just to reconnect with you a little bit. And we're going to start regular shows from Wednesday on. So that's already scheduled. So you can just go to my channel page, click on videos, and there should be a video scheduled for Wednesday. So you can just click the notify button to be notified when I go live then. Yeah, and tomorrow we'll be streaming on the Slavic Languages Hub. So if you speak a Slavic language, particularly Polish and Czech, because those are going to be main languages, you're welcome to join me tomorrow. We're gonna have some fun gaming in Slavic languages. So yeah, this is it for now. Thank you so much, everybody. And now I can actually play some music for the big end of the show. So thank you so much. It's been fun. Have a good night, everybody, and talk to you soon. Yeah, finish the stream. Take care, guys.